Hello trainers, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. In today's video, we're going to discuss the problems going on in Pokemon Unite right now. So hold your horsey because you might not like what I'm gonna say because you might be part of the problem. But no worries, if I'm gonna address a problem, I'm also gonna propose some solutions and tips so that we all can make this game better and the community happier. So without any further ado, let's dive in. For the first time in Pokemon Unite's history, we have a well-balanced meta. I don't feel like we have any character in the game that's broken or completely bonkers. Some people might argue that Umbreon is broken cause it doesn't die, but then how do you explain Trevenant, bro? Oh, and by bro, I remember we got Slowbro and then we have Lapras. So the point is, this is a standard defender setup. They're supposed to be tough. With that being said, let's take a look at our first problem. Now, what happens when you don't have a balanced meta? You get a couple of characters that become a must pick because if you don't have these in your squad, then you might be in trouble. Even though Pokemon Unite is a MOBA, but it's still a Pokemon game and we've got a lot of Pokemons that we really like. Not just in the mainstream Pokemon universe, but also in this game. So once we get a meta where we can actually play with almost any Pokemon, it's a lovely concept which is almost real right now. When you get into a match and have an option to play with any Pokemon, you can choose whatever you want. And doing so, people forget the fact that you still need a balanced team to win. A balanced meta doesn't mean it changes the dynamics of a match. You need a supporter, it's so crucial and it makes a huge difference. You need defenders too to tank and support the squishy sweepers. If you don't have that structure, you're gonna struggle. Now what's the solution? When you hop into a match in solo queue, I know you so desperately want to play with Cinderace or Greninja or whatever you wanted to play with. But remember, you wanted to play with these characters to have fun, right? But if your team only has mages and AD carries and speedsters, you're not gonna have fun against a well-balanced team. So if others are refusing to play with a defender or supporter, you do that. Trust me, you'll have more fun than you would have with an attacker in such a team. The second problem we have is people not fulfilling their roles or their jobs during a match. I have a prime example of that with this clip. I was playing this match as Ace/, and this is Master Rank by the way. So we decided before the match that I was gonna jungle in this game. The first disaster that my teammates do happens even before the match begins. They decide to take an attacker and an all-rounder in one lane and a defender and a supporter to the other lane. Now, it's a really balanced team. We have a defender, a supporter, an attacker, an all-rounder. I mean, what could go wrong, right? But the pairing was done really badly. It should have been an attacker-defender and a supporter all-rounder combo. So we're off to a bad start already. So I do my first gank in the bottom paths and I get destroyed because our mime got knocked out even before I arrived. And there were 3 of them, so I went down as well. My farm isn't up, so I decide to go to the bottom paths and see if I can help my teammates until it's back up. But to my surprise, my top laners, both of them, abandoned the top lane and they're eating my farm. So they're not only helping the opposition players to eat more farm and level up, they're also depriving their jungler from getting at the higher level. And not just these guys, Mr. Mime steals my farm too, and for that reason, I'm 2 levels behind the enemy jungler. I'm also 2 levels behind their laner, who had the opportunity to eat the top lane farm in the absence of my top laners. One bad decision in this game doesn't get you one bad outcome. It gets you multiple bad outcomes and causes you matches after matches. So to all my homies out there, please do your job. I've uploaded a video where I explain every role in Pokemon Unite and how you should be playing with those roles. So do check it out if you lack the information of how to play your role in Pokemon Unite. The third problem we're facing is the lack of punishment in the Master Rank. If you take a look at other games like Call of Duty Mobile for example, because it's also developed by Timmy Studios, and it also has a ranking system. When you reach legendary rank in COD Mobile, you can still get demoted. It pushes you to stay competitive and not mess around so that you don't get demoted. However, in Pokemon Unite, when you reach the Master Rank, you can do whatever you want and you don't get demoted. This is a huge mess because not every player in Master Rank wants to go full trolling mode throughout the game. They want to win and for a good reason too. So I think Pokemon Unite needs to change this and implement a system where they can punish those who are not serious about going up in the ranks. Lastly, I can't say that this is a problem, but our content creators don't really realize these little issues because they're famous. When they hop into a match, their teammates know who they are. So they play around them with support or whatever, and they try to keep them alive and be a good teammate to them. We've seen this in so many of their videos, but someone like me or you who isn't as famous as Spraggles or Teeds or Chris Heroes doesn't get that luxury treatment, so that's why I address these issues in this video. I hope whoever watches this video will act upon all the tips or solutions that I've proposed, and if you agree with me, please share this video into the community to spread more awareness among the community. And please subscribe and hit the bell icon to show your support, and like and comment your opinions as well. Let's make Pokemon Unite better together. I'll see you in the next one.